UPS damaged a bunch of our books. Ben's not going to be happy about that.
I'm not happy about it. That was almost smooth. Good evening, Carol and John's Comic Shop. That's live. We can't test that because we only have one shirt. Good evening. Welcome if you're new. Welcome back if you're not. I'm here with John Shear, Andrea, who's going to post our video on YouTube later, and Kyle, as always, behind the camera. Thank you for setting up the shot, Kyle.
No problem.
What was this?
That was me waving to everyone.
Wait, I thought it was for me. I thought it was UPS did smash a bunch of our books. Crush, I think, is the word I used when I called them in. Not a bunch, but like if you notice something that's not in your file, Walking Dead, Arcade Kings, Deja Thoris, they got smushed. We called them in. They're going to replace them. No big deal. But it was a good setup for a bit, especially because Hulk #1 comes out this week, and it was awesome, right?
Yes.
Oh, right. Yes. We got announcements. Dave McElhaney is going to be here on July 21st for the VIP event if you have a ticket, and the 22nd for an open signing if you don't, for the VIP thing night before. So he'll be here all day for that on the 22nd of July doing free signatures. But tip him and do donations because it all goes to cat charity. Rescue Cat Charity. New announcement. I actually just got a text about, like an hour ago?
Mm-hmm.
Philip Kennedy Johnson has officially signed on to do an appearance with the Cleveland Public Library, and I think the Rock Hall, if I read the text right, that was a little vague, on the weekend of September 23rd, and there are no more details beyond that. I don't know times, I don't know if he's going to be here Friday, Saturday, or Sunday, but he's going to do a signing here also, because we're the local comic shop.
But also big tie-in with Hulk, because he is the current writer of Hulk #1.
I was going to say that.
But I'm going to... You were taking too long.
Yeah, so Hulk #1 comes out this week, and he wrote it. So you should get a copy of that because it was awesome. Andy wrote it. It's a very serendipitous amount of information. But that's it. Those are two things that are awesome and happening soon. More details to come. But we have first appearances, and then we're going to start with the DC side of the table because it's exciting. First appearance of... Oh, I didn't practice these. Cobb Vanth in The Mandalorian Season 1, Part 2. Wait, Season 2, Part 1.
There you go.
Strike that, reverse it. Cult of Carnage Misery has the first appearance of... I did not practice these.
Her name...
It's like Misery...
But that's what the title is.
We'll find out by the time we get to the book on the table. Yep. Batman Superman's World Finest is the first appearance of New Mazo.
You got it.
I remember that one. It's ridiculous. It's a Mazo 2.0. I know the first appearance. And then Wonder Woman #800, which we'll get to very soon. First appearance of a character called Trinity, and we will talk about that. So yeah, let's go to the bottom of the table over here. We got a bunch of new discount trade paperbacks, a bunch of Marvel comics that were out for the first time during our dollar sale last Thursday night, late night comics.
Mm-hmm.
And then at the bottom of the table, I pulled out some sweet Flashpoint action figure combo packs. Thomas Wayne Batman and Barry Allen Flash, but you also get, the big cool part is you get a figure and you get a Flashpoint comic book, which ties in perfectly with the movie that just released.
First appearance of Madness.
Madness was the name of the symbiote that I could not remember. I'm not that ashamed. New from last week, Fan Club, The Batman Squad. I actually read it today a little bit, and it's about a babysitter and her group of misfits and their dog who rename themselves in honor of Batman and proclaim everything as justice, including Justice Donuts, which is phenomenal. Sonic the Hedgehog Volume 14 comes out this week. That's brand new in trade paperback. And then sparse kids book, but potent. Godzilla Here There Be Dragons is an awesome pirate mashup with the Godzilla mythos. Kyle read it. He told me that it was a pirate trying to save his own skin, telling a Godzilla story.
Yeah, essentially.
About the Isle of Monsters.
First he's just trying to get a bottle of rum, then he's in for the whole haul,
right,
on
first.
telling this story, right.
And
yeah, you hear about the explorers and pirates checking out Monster Island long before it's Monster Island.
It's a
right.
Pirates. New Rogue action figure from the X-Men Marvel Legends. She's got 2 pairs of hands.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And sweet hair. Spider-Man is in theaters. They did a Aranya and Spider-Man 2099 novel, so I know it's Whoop, there's my hand. Rough because no pictures, but I want to sell it, so that's cool. Disney Villains Scar is on issue number 3 from Dynamite. New small press. Best of 2000 AD is on volume number 3. In paperback, you got new Rick and Morty. This will be number 6, cover A.
Cover B.
Oh, thank you. Cover B. Does it say on? And then cover A. And then, I didn't read the seat.
I did.
Oh, Archie Horror Camp Pickens.
Yeah.
Oh, there we
So,
go. Getting you in the shot.
Camp Pickens, it's another Archie anthology, and it's great because this one's a lot of fun. It's all set at camp, so there's lots of camp deaths going on. In fact, there's a great Wizard of Oz homage in there too,
I didn't notice that.
with the house dropping
Oh,
on
yeah,
somebody.
yeah.
So it's great. Yeah, it's a fun. This might be one of the most fun of the Archie horror
It's
books.
one of the better ones.
Yeah. Liked it a lot. So we got the Francavilla variant there, and then I'm going to call it the photo variant for that one there.
That's a good slasher
Yeah.
one.
And then we get into one final small press, Dune, House of Harkonnen,
Yeah, I did
number
have to do it
6
this time.
is out. And then we'll go with DC Collections. Batman One Bad Day. So $44.99 gets you Batman One Bad Day, the Riddler, and Batman Killing Joke, all in this, and with a lot of space so you can add in all the other One Bad Day hardcovers as they come out. If you don't want to do that, and you just want to buy the hardcovers individually, the first one is out now. $17.99 gets you the Riddler by Tom King and Mitch Gerards. It's a great issue.
So good.
Fantastic.
Here's my personal debate as a collector. I never asked you about this.
Yeah.
I have all my other Tom King stuff in hardcover except for Supergirl because it's not in hardcover.
I know.
Do I get these individually, or do I buy the complete set that's coming out in August that we can pre-order today? They're only $18, but it is just that
Here's-
$6 issue. Or
So
$8 issue.
for me, I
That was
go
mine,
with
I guess.
I go with the individual one because
Yeah,
I'm
kinda
getting
smushed
I'm
them.
getting the Clayface one. I ordered that specifically for myself.
But you're only getting
because
one.
I loved it. Yes.
But I'm gonna get the whole set.
Are you?
Yeah, because it's all Tom.
It's not all Tom King.
Oh, then I'll just get it.
There you go.
Plus, I already
So-
got it.
So he gets the Tom King hardcover. There you go.
Why
All
are you
good.
only getting the Clay?
So 17 because it was awesome.
It was
I,
good.
that was my
It
favorite.
was good.
That was my
It
favorite.
was
Yeah.
good.
Unwritten Compendium Volume 1. Basically, what if Harry Potter was a real person and J.K. Rowling disappeared and Harry Potter went on the autograph circuit signing stuff and then found out magic is real? It's great.
What if J.K. Rowling disappeared but was also Harry Potter's dad?
There you go.
It's a great read. Like in Compendium, it's probably the best money you can spend on a table. Like no, you can't. The individual trades for that are so short and not part of a bigger story to the point where you want more right away. And they're $25. It's stupid, but the compendium is freaking awesome. This is famous. This is how you should read that book. It's in a big old chunk right at once.
Yep, it's great. So, and then on to actual issues. Vigil's on number 2. This is the regular cover. And then...
Oh, there's a small hint about Vigil, too. There's, apparently, according to the app, it's maybe going to reveal new characters, so, probably the cameos.
So there you go.
Speculate.
Titans number 2, New Brother Blood. And then you find out why Aqualad is not part of the Titans.
Oh.
So we've got the 1 in 25 variant, we've got the 1 in 50 variant, and then we...
They shorted us 12 copies, so if you ask for it, you'll get it, but
Yeah.
we're just waiting for it.
And
It's a
then-
day of misses for
Yeah,
shipping today.
Nightwing, we have the 1 in 25 variant, which was an awesome issue because it's all done through his eyes.
First person.
First person point of view for it.
Really well.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Really well.
Catwoman, we've got the cover B variant for that, the Sweeney Boo variant, and then we've got the Sway B variant for that one there.
Ooh, elevator.
Yes. Then we got Ben's, what might have been his book of the week until the Marvel side came around, but Superman versus Silver Banshee, it was great. It was a fantastic issue. Silver Banshee and Jimmy Olsen are a couple, and she is forced to do bad things, and Superman's there to stop it, and it's great.
It works. It works in a weird way.
Yeah. We've got the Cassidy variant for that one.
That's John Cassidy?
It is. We've got the 1 in 25 variant.
I
the
love this
villain
cover.
inside. It's so good.
I do love that cover. When you told me, when I figured out what it was, because you have to look at it for a second to appreciate it.
Yeah.
The swoop, it's the hair swoop.
The swoop. And then the villain inside.
And then we have the 1 in 50 Cassidy variant. Batgirl's number 19 ends the arc where there's like a whole bunch of different Batgirls and stuff like that, and it's done very well. Everybody plays to their strengths in it. Black Adam number 12. Of 12, it's the shocking finale. Yes, it is.
Oh, shocking. I get it.
Cyborg number 2, he's still dealing with his robot dad. Batman Superman. He really is.
It's true.
Pretty simple. Superman Batman World's Finest number 12, the new Mazo. Mark Waid's still writing a great book. I really like this one. This is the Bermejo variant. Then we have the 1 in 25 variant and the 1 in 50 variant there. And then Superboy, Man of Tomorrow. Connor is still out in space, teaming up with like a bunch of rapscallions, and they're doing all sorts of space stuff.
I love that cover.
The cover's
It's a great
super
cover.
rad.
The Armada.
Exactly. Batman White Knight Presents Generation Joker. I mean, if you've been getting White Knight Presents, you're just going to be getting this one. It's that simple. We've got the regular cover, and then we have the Merca and Dolfo variant for that one there, and the 1 in 25 variant right there. Wonder Woman, we have no regular covers, but we have lots of variant covers. It's the 800th issue.
We did reorder a bunch of them.
We do have a bunch coming in. It ends the Wonder Woman series that's been going on by Becky Cloonan and starts up the Tom King Wonder Woman series. They both work very well. They're both really good stories. And this is the swimsuit issue by Mike Allred. We've got the Sam Pierre variant for that one, first appearance of Trinity on the cover. We've got the Pride variant. We have the Jamal Campbell variant. We have the Brian Bolland variant. And then we have the 1 in 25 variant and the 1 in 50 black and white variant. So
I have to say 2 misses on the DC side for typically iconic cover artists. Like the Bolin cover for Wonder Woman and the Cassie cover for Superman just are perfect books. Those 2 covers, just like the cover.
no, but the Trinity cover.
The Trinity cover.
Trinity
That's the
cover's
way
really
to go.
sick.
Yeah.
That's her. That's her first appearance redone on the cover. It's awesome.
And that's from the Tom King story.
I didn't know it was going to be a Damien John Diana's daughter like story. Like
Yeah.
I didn't realize that.
Spoiler alert.
That's not really
It's not
because
a
that's
spoiler.
not what they
Yeah.
say. And like
Yeah.
it's not. It's is it though? Like
I
it's a
don't
great
know.
story.
It's a good story.
I was not expecting what I got from Tom King.
And then we move on to Marvel. And
It's time for the Ultimate Universe again.
It
It's like
is.
it's all 6 years ago.
I'm so excited. Ultimate Universe is back. The maker, the evil Reed Richards, or as evil as you just misunderstood.
He's so evil.
He is evil.
I kind of get him. I get where he's coming from. I
Just
get where
got a
he's
scar on his face. You guys are like singing his praise, like, oh,
He'll be fine. But he's in the 616 universe, and he's determined to leave that and remake the Ultimate Universe. And before he does, he decides to ask the one other person from the Ultimate Universe, hey, do you want to come with? And
so
he's-
polite.
he politely declines, and so the maker decides to go ahead and remake the Ultimate Universe. And this is part 1, and it is fantastic. Brian Hitch, gross artwork, and this is reminiscent of his Ultimate stuff by far in the best way possible. Brian Hickman's writing it. The only thing that would have made it better, I think, is if Bendis had been writing it, but Hickman has really got a handle on the maker and knows exactly what he thinks. So we've got that. It's the first of 4, I believe.
Yep.
And it's oversized and wonderful. We've got the
Pacelli.
Sarah Pacelli variant.
That's
We've
the-
got the negative variant by Christopher. We've got the Russell Dauterman variant. We have the
Ron Lim.
Ron Lim. And then we have the shiny spiffy foil variant. And then we move on to probably the book of the week.
Woo!
That's why we're
Hulk hands today to work today. So
We'll let you hold on to it.
yeah, we all liked Hulk. To be fair, Incredible Hulk. We're actually very surprised because it's pretty not often that you get 2 hit Hulk series in a row. And even though the Cates
Let
one
alone
had to
3.
peter out, 3 for real. Yeah, what am I thinking? Because even though the Cates one had to peter out, we got a great successor to this. So we're back to like monster on Earth Hulk. There's a great balance / imbalance to Banner and Hulk, and it really calls back to the Immortal Hulk without needing to know anything about it. Right?
Yeah,
Like,
I haven't read Immortal Hulk, and I knew exactly where this fit in. I did read the Kate series, and like didn't need to know anything about that to jump into this. All out great first issue. I'm super in.
one of the coolest Hulk transformations.
Oh man, those
in
transformations were
every-
rad.
Every Young does it really well.
Yeah, we were saying that too.
Yeah.
So, and not to mention, Philip Kennedy Johnson is going to be here in several months, and he will sign this book for you.
Yeah.
Any one of these covers, actually, I'm about to show you, he'll sign it.
Yeah.
He right?
Yeah.
He wrote
Oh,
it.
yeah.
He kind of has to. So that'll be your cover A. Fantastic. I mean, iconic, but still fresh.
Yeah.
You know.
Perez,
Thank you. I'm just gonna
Jim Chung, and then we have the 1/100 Gleason variant.
which all pre-order images showed to be green, like the one below it. You'll see in a second. But the 1/100 came in purple, which I don't think it was a mistake. I think it's just
Yeah.
the way it turned out. It looks awesome.
Yes.
Like if someone doesn't buy that at the end of tomorrow, I'm gonna buy it for myself if I'm in a bad mood.
There you go. We also have the George Perez 1/100 variant, and then we also have a 1/50
Herb
variant, the Herb Trimpe variant, the regular Pat Gleason variant, the Scotty Young awesome variant, the Bazulata variant, the Stormbreakers variant, and then the Marquez variant.
I love Marquez too. I know.
There's something else to be said about the Gleason cover while I'm still talking about Hulk and won't stop. We just put the Spider-Man Gleason cover that came out, 3 years ago?
Yeah.
That was, like, wildly popular. We just put that up on the wall for, like, well, we sold it, but, like, it was up there for, like, 5-6 times what it was worth.
Yeah.
Or what it was originally sold for. So, Gleason, 1/100, just saying. You're wearing the shirt, you gotta do the next row, too.
What? Avengers?
Yeah.
I do.
I know it's Avengers.
So, the Jed McKay's Avengers. I mean, it's a classic team, and it's issue 2, and I've not read it yet.
You didn't have to, man. You
Okay.
gotta post it.
Yeah. So, so the new issue, we've got it. The first issue was great. I really liked it. So I'm excited for reading issue 2. We got the Perez variant with Vision. We've got the Brooks variant. We have the not featuring in this issue Great Lakes Avengers variant, which I love this cover. I really do.
I was so surprised I didn't read it.
I know. And then we got the Rivera variant for that. And then we also have a 1/100 Perez variant hitting the table.
So switch the Perez variants so they were next to each other.
That's all right.
Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, you get some Groot answers along with some Groot questions.
Oh, but it was
It was a fantastic third issue, just like issue 2 was fantastic and issue 1 was fantastic. Please read this book. Even if you've never read Guardians of the Galaxy before, dive in. This is a great place to do it. Ultimate Last Look variant, Cosmic Cube. It means nothing. And the Reese variant. And then this is Betsy Cola on the 1/25. Hellcat's on number 4 of 5 for that miniseries, so it's a...
Penultimate.
Yay. Andrew with the penultimate. Also a penultimate. We got 2 in a row. I am Iron Man number 4.
Oh, so good.
You read it?
Legitimately a great issue. Takes place during the time when he was head of S.H.I.E.L.D., and it is fantastic.
You know, I've not read a single word of this series, and you guys...
Oh, it's so
absolutely
good.
highly
It's
of it.
so good.
I'm in.
It's so good.
All right. I honestly got feel a conviction right now. Because the one time you guys were like, it's awesome, it's got this fish dude, and I'm like, okay.
That was issue 2. That was awesome.
That sounds great.
That was a great issue.
I'll dive in then, I wasn't going to dive in later. Scarlet Witch Annual is the prequel to Contest of Chaos.
Yes.
We got a witch fight, people. I don't know what to tell you. They're about to go at it, and they're about to go at it hard. Like, they deform each other and stuff in this. It's awesome. Very visceral, very cool. We're out of cover A's. They're coming back in. This is Jim Chung.
Yep.
And then...
Perez.
Look at that cover price. Edge of Spider-Verse is on number 3. You guys were into this. This is 3 of 5. We got a Spider-Boy story in there. I don't know who this guy is.
Spider Smasher.
Spider-Man. That's the... You don't even know who I am.
Yep.
All right. And then, so there's your Spider-Boy on cover B.
Nice.
Captain Betsy Bride of Captain Britain, last issue of the miniseries. We're on number 5. Cult of Carnage Misery is that first appearance of...
Madness.
Thank you. There's your cover A, and... Oh, we're out of cover B. Cool.
Yep.
Venom's on number 21. That guy's got 4 arms.
That's yeah. That's accurate.
That is accurate. 1, 2, 3, 4. Got it.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yes.
Woo, confirmed. X-Force is on number 41. I still haven't read a single issue Deadpool's in. I feel like such a bad fan, dude. He's been in it for like 25 issues. I'm so awful. I have every single
You
one
were
of
so
them.
excited when he
I
came
have
back,
I have
too.
every single one of them. I know. And cover B. Miles Morales Spider-Man got a lot of last-minute pre-orders because it's the first appearance of Miles' armored suit. I think we have a couple more cover A's coming in, but ask me about it if you see me. But look, a 1 in 25 variant. And a first appearance in Miles' book. Probably a good investment. Bloodline number 5. Last issue.
Last issue.
But Blade starts in 2 weeks. So Danny Ketch Ghost Riders in number 2. That'll be your cover A. With that villain, that first appearance, that villain from last time. And then Momoko variant, which I wish was on a regular Ghost Rider book. Not a fake Ghost Rider book.
She's had plenty.
You're right. Hallow's Eve, what is it? Penultimate.
Penultimate.
4 of 5. Then we got Mandalorian Season 2, Part 1. Look, Baby Yoda. Star Wars Bounty Hunters. This is the Malieve cover. We don't have any cover A's. If you would like one, let me know because I will order it. And then we're in collected editions, right?
Yep.
Planet Hulk Worldbreaker, whole 5-issue miniseries. We got Secret Invasion, which starts on Disney tomorrow.
Yep.
Great Ryan North series. So he's been doing everything
That was
for
one of
Marvel.
Kevin's favorite books.
Picks of the week, I think, a couple of times. And he's writing Fantastic Four right now, which is amazing. So we got a couple of those, actually. Epic Collection, you got Wolverine to the Bone.
Where
Anything
they
you gotta say about
snap
that?
off, where they snap off the cyber and snaps off the bones.
They're sitting right there. in
Ew.
blood.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Those look like cat
Worse than
fingernails.
toenail clippings.
Yeah.
Ew. Where do you leave your toenails?
We'll talk about it later.
Mighty Marvel Masterworks. You got Captain America. They're on volume 2. It's Red Skull Menace. Deadpool by Alyssa Wong is ongoing. Volume 1. Look, you can tell because it's circled. Gold Goblin, the complete 5-issue miniseries. You've got volume 2 for Captain America: Symbol of Truth. And then reprints. Silk number 1 reprinted. Spider-Man 2099 Dark Genesis. The first appearance of Blade 2099. What was his awesome line about meat? He's a zombie hunter instead of a vampire hunter.
Yeah.
Oh, he had a good meat line. Anyway. Invincible Iron Man, because Emma and Tony are getting together, they reprinted issue 6. And now we're on to Image. Stringer is a crime thriller about a tennis pro's
Manager?
no drug dealer. Like, no, it's not a manager. And he gets involved in the crime world, and the tennis star gets really famous, and then this guy keeps on getting into heavier and heavier stuff. It's wild.
Okay.
It's a big old hardcover for like, I think it's only $20.
23 bucks?
Yeah, $23. So it's kind of good money to spend if you want a good read. Kingspawn, number 23. We've got Tales of Suspense, which is a new Ashley Wood, and it's 2 stories. So Ashley Wood does one, and T.P. Lewis does one. There's one about a guy who's going to like an AI island, right?
Not AI. It's
Robot.
Like robot refugees.
Oh, okay.
Live on this island.
And then the other one.
Is a aging adventurer who
Trying to shut a portal down.
Yeah, he's trying to shut a portal down, and he is not having a good time.
Oh.
'Cause he's old.
Give it up.
And then we have a 1 in 10 variant for that. That's cool. So there's an Ashley Wood cover and the break cover A. Bone Mythos from Jeff Lemire has a new miniseries starting, and they're doing like all these independent horror miniseries. They're all part of the same horror verse. This one is about a effed up apartment building. I don't know how else to put it. Like, it's either haunted or kids seeing visions, but it's like 7 intersecting stories that all live in the same apartment building, and it's like, it's getting to be bonkers. It's not a crazy first issue, like a kick in the teeth, but it's
Good
getting
setup.
there.
It
Yeah.
builds all the characters.
Yeah. So there's cover A, there's cover B, there's the ever creepy cover C.
So cool.
Feel free to quote us on that. So let us know. Get it started. That sounds rad. Junkyard Joe, probably our favorite Image mini series of the year so far.
It's so good. You
Not my
should,
favorite
like,
cover for this.
Not my
That's
favorite
what I
cover,
said.
but it's a very accurate representation of the cover. It is a fantastic book. It's Jeff Johns and Gary Frank at like their best. And
Once you read the book,
you get it.
This is a lot more.
Oh, yeah.
The Fargo thing I said from issue 1.
Oh, yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah. And now it's
That's
playing
so
out.
Fargo.
Yep.
Yeah. It's a great book. It's about a Vietnam.
It's Fargo with the Vietnam robot. Yeah.
Vietnam robot. Last, we can get through this last row. I Hate Fairyland, issue number 6, and the Peach Momoko explicit variant.
Sure.
That's what they call it. Time Before Times on number 24. Saga. What was the solicitation? Here we go. It's all going to be okay.
Mm-hmm.
That was it. That was what the solicitation said. I've said nothing more, nothing less.
Moving on.
And they reprinted Supermassive. And put Gospel as a miniseries. Kind of a deflated end to this one. Here we go.
I mean, we had Saga as like the third to last thing on the table.
It's all going to be okay. Doesn't matter how you say it. Don't forget our new discounted trade paperbacks and graphic novels, plus this Kiss
Compendium with a K.
that John bought last week that is going to be a
like
burden.
everything.
Yes.
For $30.
It is everything.
For $30.
Yeah.
It's a beat up $30 though, but it's
Still reads
Yes.
fine.
it still reads fine. All right, I don't know how to get out of here without ripping my shirt off. So we'll see you guys.
One more shirt.
One more shirt. Yeah, here we go.
Smash some more.
You guys have a smashing evening, and we'll see you next time.